How do you feel, Kyle?
Thanks. I appreciate it. Nice fucking whatever that is on your head. Oh, I cussed.
Is that Leland?
I cussed in the thing.
Just bleep it out.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah, I figured for this episode we could talk about California because that's where you live and it sucks there.
Hey man, I love it.
But
here.
it has a rich history of once being awesome.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so you say it sucks, right? You live in Florida. Tell me what sucks about it.
What's your let's talk how much it costs to live in where you live right now.
Okay, so I have
You can bleep it out.
No, it's fine. I live in North Hollywood. It is a 1-bedroom with an upstairs loft.
Does that count as a bedroom?
Yeah, it's actually where I have my bedroom is up in the loft. I'm paying $18.80 a month for that.
You know what California needs to do? They need to build a Chaz.
Oh yeah, like
and just let it just quarantine it off. If you want to live there, live there. Chaz can operate itself.
Do you remember Chaz? Was it Seattle or Portland? I can't remember.
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it was Portland. I don't know. They're the same city to me.
It's funny how when society devolves down to that, they end up building exactly what America has. The first thing they did is they got armed security to walk the streets. I was like, oh, so you just made cops.
The last time I was in California, because we talked about this on episode 0, but you never aired it.
That's correct.
Yes. The blame game of the drive back from Hollywood to wherever the hell you were staying at. When you drove us and you thought I drove us.
Dude, we've been over this, bro. You drove us and you busted my front light out in my cop car.
Did.
Yes.
I did bust your Crown Vic light out, but I backed it up into your fence pole. But I do not remember driving. I think you drove from Hollywood to your place. And it wasn't even your place. I was staying with my ex's grandparents at the time.
That's correct.
Yeah, so you drove.
So I drove, but we had a day to hang out, and the first thing we did is went to Hollywood. We went to that bar up in near the Kodak Theater.
We went to In-N-Out. You took me to In-N-Out.
That's right.
That was pretty. Yeah. We did go to a bar near the Asian theater.
Yes.
I was a train wreck of a human back then, though. So
you tried to fight someone in 7-Eleven.
I did?
Yep. You told them that you just got back from Iraq. And
I did.
Yes. Yep.
I remember when I thought I felt cool because all these people were approaching me to be on reality shows, and you were like, no, that's a thing out here. Everybody thinks they're a talent scout and everybody thinks they're talent, and you're going to be offered all these roles, and it's just a big scheme.
It is, dude. Well, they typically need people to go, watch Jimmy Fallon, it wasn't even Jimmy Fallon at that point. I think it was still Jay Leno back in 2010? Anyway, yeah, they're just always, I mean, it's crazy because you go to Hollywood Boulevard now and it's still people are trying to hand out CDs. And I'm like, what era are you guys stuck in?
Well, these people were offering me, they were like, I remember he was a black dude and he looked like a pimp and he had a bunch of swagger and he was like, I like you, man. I like you. I could use you in my new reality show. And I was like, sweet, bro. And you were like, you told me like,
yeah, in his garage. Fuck, dude. Well, okay. So what happened next? So we went up to that bar. We went up. We had a lot of drinks. You covered the tab. You were flexing that.
Oh, I'm a baller.
Yeah, because you just. I remember anyone that goes into the military, they either get a truck or a Camaro, and you chose to get a truck with your bonus, with your signing bonus, whatever that was. And then, so you were balling a little bit, and then I took you to back to Pasadena where my friends were staying, and we were. Yeah.
Remember when we drank Crown Royal in the parking garage?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So we then went back to this house party that was happening in Pasadena, and we were just hanging out.
We went to a house party?
We were talking about what you did in the military, and then, but I remember you had to leave that night. So this is when you knocked my front headlight out. We had to go because I had to take you to what, to your ex-wife's
her
house?
grandparents or something. Yeah.
Your ex-wife's grandparents' house. And then, so you're like, I'll drive there. And then I remember I drove back. And this is when you pulled out and you knocked my front headlight right out of its, the front bumper. That was gone. And then you said, don't worry, I'll get you new one. And then about 2 weeks later, you said, well, I did buy you a lot of drinks. So I'm not going to get your headlight anymore. And
oh, why were you my friend,
bro? But I remember that drive to your ex's grandparents. It was so crazy. It was,
yeah, dude. Well, I mean, we were doing like 90 on the interstate, and people were still passing us. So, I mean, you guys drive fast over there.
Yeah.
We should go back to Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, we'll go back to Hollywood Boulevard.
We don't have to drink Crown Royal in the parking lot, but
It's so. We made it. You want some Crown Royal? With that purple velvet bag, it always makes you feel cooler than you are.
Keep going, Pat. Screw you!